What's going on? Hello. I should be live. Why am I? Let's see. Live. There we go. Now we in there. Now we in there. All right. Can I see the chat? All right. What's going on? Who that? Oh, what is going on with y'all? Where's my wait? Put this thing in follow mode. I'm gonna go in here. Get my cigarettes. Hey, come on, come on, come on. Follow me. Let's have a cigarette. Wait for some people to show up. It was a great day today. Went and visited some cool people that live around the Tagaytay area. Hey, Gino, what's going on? Ray, remember I knew you before you were famous. That's my, you like my shirt? Hey, I'm kind of a big deal. Don't worry, Chief. I'm never gonna forget all the people brought me here. Yeah. Getting my inspiration from people like Gino. Standing on the shoulders of giants. Gino's a giant. Martin, what's going on, brother? How are things? How are things in Guam? I don't know why. I don't know why I like brain farted on Guam. What's going on in Guam, Martin? Same thing every day. Has there been a lot of talk about the government shutdown, or like I ain't even been following what's going on with that, or like if they're still, the Democrats still being pouty. Chief, oh, it's been raining a lot there, Martin. Well, Chief, since you said have a drink on you, I'm. Let me get on up. Hold on, let me get up. Let me get up. I gotta go have it. Chief wants me to have a drink. Let's see what we got in here. Do we still have? Do I still have any? I don't think I have any. I think Lynn drank all my lighter beverages. All right, let's do this. Whew. Oh, take a shot of that. Take a shot of that for the Chief. Yeah, I already had. I don't know how many cups of coffee. I think I've had like 3 cups of coffee today, so I probably don't need any more coffee. I might end up getting some more coffee here in a little bit anyway. Uh, Martin said, not really. It's just all a game for them. Absolutely. Like, I don't understand, like, why, like, politicians act like children. What I further don't understand is how the American public keeps putting these children in office. Like, it makes no sense. The other thing that don't make sense to me, because I was researching, whenever this whole government shutdown thing came into effect, because like in the U.S., the way our government's formed, the Constitution, everything else, there's checks and balances. what I don't understand is what's the checks and balances for Congress? Because I look, you can't impeach a congressman, but you can impeach because they're elected. But I'm like, well, the president's elected, you can impeach him. The vice president was chosen, like that makes sense. You can impeach the vice president because like, he's not necessarily elected; he's part of the ticket. You can impeach like judges, and they're elected. Well, except for federal judges, some of them are appointed. My point is, it's like they have no impunity, or they act without impunity. They shut down the government, which causes like I don't know how many thousands of people to be like not getting a paycheck, and yet the senators and representatives still get paid. It's a different budget for them. Like, I think if the government shut down, they're part of the government, they shouldn't get a paycheck either. That's just my opinion. Mop, I cannot pronounce. That's a look like Russian characters, but it's holding a beer, so got to be a good guy. Rhoda, come in, just saying hi to everyone. Hey, Rhoda, how you doing? I haven't seen you on recently. Like I need to check after this to see when your latest thing was. Oh, you're good. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know if I haven't seen a video lately. I don't know why. It's weird. But as you see, yesterday I finally got approved by YouTube for like first step of monetization. So like that's awesome. Uh, it's not for me. It's not so much a big deal because of any potential money, but it's just a milestone. It's like I was reading somewhere that only like I forget what the number is. I think it was like 3%, but let's just say 5%. It's like less than 5% of YouTube channels actually get monetized. So, like, to know that I'm like part of like 3% or whatever the percentage is, makes me feel pretty good. It's like, you know, um, Rhoda say, yeehaw! Congratulations. Thanks, Rhoda. Anna's here, AMFR. Congrats, host. Gino says congratulations. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, like I said, it's more a big deal to me for, you know, like reaching a goal. It makes me want to like reach the next goal and like keep going. Uh, and that's the thing. That's why not a lot of YouTube channels get monetized because you know most of them get discouraged and like just stop doing it because they're not seeing the progress. And I think part of that is like maybe some people just aren't doing it for the right reasons. Like if you're doing YouTube for money as a job, like people can sense that. Like your heart's not in. You're not actually trying to like give value. Like I think all YouTube content should give some sort of value. Now I know like live stream's kind of different, and I need to get back to doing my videos, which now that Lynn's went back to Manila. Lynn left earlier today to head back to Manila. She cares for an autistic boy. And so I'll be here by my lonesome once again. And I think that'll allow me to focus on getting some videos made and I'll do like I did before. It's like if I don't have like a video completed, then I'm not doing a live stream. So I'm gonna try and the next few days, I'm gonna try and complete a video every single day, and I'm not gonna post it. All right. Well, I am, but I'm not, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start putting videos in unlisted and let them sit for 2 days, and then I'll release one and then release the next, so that hopefully for like the next week or two, like every couple of days, I'll have a new video out, and that's my challenge to myself. I don't know how well I'll do with that, but uh, you know, sounds good in my head. So hopefully I'll be able to start releasing, you know, a video every other day, and then keep doing my live streams. Okay, let's see. David said, "Hi Ray, hope you're doing good. You need to buy a karaoke machine, not some big thing, just a simple Bluetooth one for under 5,000 pesos." Yeah, I'll like that little cube thing that Julpa had. Like that was actually pretty good. I mean, I don't need a lot of sound for the condo, and you know, it might be fine. I don't know. I don't know if I like karaoke enough to like just do it when I'm by myself. Chief said, "You earned it, brother." Thank you, Chief. Like, uh, partially was I earned it, and partially like guys like you, like gave me encouragement to keep going. Uh, Rhoda and Anna sissing it up. Lynn said hi. Hey, Lynn. Lynn's on her. Like I said, Lynn's on her way back on the bus. So y'all think safe thoughts for Lynn. Michael said, "Never hurt to always have one extra in the bucket, Ray." Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that, Michael. Michael is something simple, and if y'all haven't checked out his channel, it's something simple too. He's there in why does my mind always blank out on Bacolod? He's there in Bacolod. Bacolod. I think that's how you pronounce it. Chief said, "Glad I can at least buy you a beer now." I appreciate that, Chief. Like, honestly, not that you could have always bought me a beer. There, you know, I thought I had it on pretty much all my videos, or at least in my description. I always had a buy me a coffee account, but yeah, now I'm official. Prayers for safe travels, Miss Lynn. Yeah, she's on the circuitous route to where she's got to go to like Parenque or Parenque. I don't know how to pronounce that, but that's where she's going. I'll have to. I'll have to figure out how to get there, surprise her one day. Chief said, "I don't know how to do that coffee stuff." I don't know either. I just know it, like it was there. But, and see, I can't figure out how to do, like, because I was going to, like, gift some memberships, because like, you know, I, I don't know if I need, like, I'm okay with people not, like, getting memberships right away, because it's going to take me a little bit of time to, like, get some content that, like, I'm going to have to work it out. You know, the first month, like, if you bought a membership, like, I've already put, like, a bunch of live streams. Pretty much all the live streams with any kind of singing in it is in members only now. But, you know, most people have already watched those anyway. but I need to come up with an idea for, like, maybe you guys can help me with some ideas for some content that, like, you would be interested in. Like if you were going to buy a membership, like something you would be interested in that maybe like the world at large or the YouTube viewing audience at large wouldn't be interested in. You know, maybe something personal or uh, I'll figure out something. Figure out something to, you know, have some content that, you know, is just for the diehards. Bar reviews. That's I don't know. Bar reviews. That's actually a good idea, Chief. Like I don't know how many bars there are, like here in Tagaytay. There's not a lot. Uh, but I could venture out and and do that. I'm gonna do that for you, Chief. I'm gonna like I mean the first one will be Papa Dom's because it's right across the street, and I think they've got like a what is it like the video karaoke, the what are those places called, the karaoke bars or whatever. David said, when we met, we were like water and oil, but your sunshine helps my moonlight. You're happy to my grumpy, but I wish we did have more time to talk because we are veterans. David, like I don't know if you're on my Facebook, David. Man, anytime you want, just hit me up on Messenger. Like I'll talk to any of you guys. If you're on my Facebook, like just reach out. I'm not doing shit. I'm never too busy for y'all. Uh, Something so maybe show more of your area where you live. I'm absolutely gonna do that. But that's gonna be most of that's gonna be public. Like I've got video of like some pieces of video that I can put together. I'm gonna put together a video uh, where we went to Sky Ranch, you know, like the little amusement park that's right near me. So I'm gonna put together like a little Sky Ranch video, um, and you know I'll do some I'll do a video from make a video from uh, Papa Dom's. It's right across the street, and then I'll do. I got to do my main SRV video and documents video. So those are in the works. Uh, David said, and we need to be there for each other no matter what. Absolutely, David. Like I said, I'm here for you. You know, just hit me up on Messenger. Uh, Chief said, I enjoy videos from the Canadian Beaver. Yeah, and I'll try and do that. Like maybe this weekend is when I'll do the Papa Dom's video. Like either Friday or Saturday night. Like I'll go over. Like I'll do my live stream. Then I'll go across the street and like film video over there. Oh shoot. Or maybe I'll just skip the live stream that day. Because maybe, okay, so on the weekend, here's the plan. So like on Saturday, I'm going to do a live stream like in the morning time. And then I'll go over to Papa Dom's, before sunset. That way I can get like the view of sunset, the tall volcano, show some of the prices at Papa Dom's, like what their snacks are, the people that are over there. Normally there's a DJ on the weekend, so I'll show you like the party scene that's across the street from me. I'll do that Saturday. Uh, Michael said, you seem to enjoy where you live, so sell it to other foreigners thinking about coming to the Philippines, pros and cons. Absolutely. And, I have been doing that for certain people that have reached out to me. But, I haven't made enough, like, videos for a wider audience. But I am definitely going to do that, Michael. Like, I'm definitely going to make a video, like, pros and cons of living in Tagaytay, because like the pros are weather, peacefulness, cleanliness, um, food variety. There's like lots of different restaurants in this area because it's a tourist area. The cons, gets busier on the weekends. Like, it's never, to me, it's never really like unbearable with how many tourists are here. I actually welcome it because like there's more people to interact with. But food's more expensive, especially at restaurants, because it's a tourist area. Like, you pay more for certain dishes or food. And also just like the cost of living in general is a little bit more expensive here because it's geared for like a tourist crowd. Overall, not that bad, but it's definitely more expensive to live here than somewhere else. But I'll do that video for sure. Chief, I think videos of the food there are very interesting. I will definitely do food reviews. Like, one of the most famous dishes, like here in Tagaytay, because Tagaytay is kind of known for their beef because, it's cooler weather, so you can have cows here, and the beef's a little bit better in Tagaytay. And I think a lot of the cows from like other places are brought to Tagaytay to finish, like fattening up and getting slaughtered and packaged and all that. Anyway, one of the famous dishes in Tagaytay is called bulalo, 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 and it's like it's a beef broth made from like bone marrow. It's like slow cooked bone marrow broth with the cuts of beef that cooks for like a long time until it's like super tender, with cabbage and different vegetables in there. And so it's like a hearty beef soup. And there's many restaurants here that claim to have the best bulalo in Tagaytay. So I'm gonna pick out 5 of like what I think would be the top contenders, and go and film the bulalo, the prices, and my opinion on which of those 5 places. I'll rank them as the tops for bulalo, and then I might do that for some other dishes too. 1 star flag. Hey, 1 star flag. Hey, Ray in chat. Just woke up, having a coffee and a smoke. Well, I'm not having a coffee tonight. I might have one here in a little bit if I do it for a little while longer. But I've already had like 3 cups of coffee today, and that's unusual for me. Michael said, yeah, restaurants and food options in your surrounding area. All right, yeah, I am definitely going to do that. Yeah, you agree. Yeah, because, and I did like a little live stream, tried to do a live stream on like network, I was on PLD and Smart, and the video quality was going in and out, so it wasn't the best. Where I ate over at Pacholo's across the street, but I'll definitely do review of Pacholo's because, like, I love their seafood pasta. It was one of the best pastas I've had, not just in the Philippines, but like in a long time, even in the States. Like, it was really good. So I'll do a review on Pacholo's. Nene Days. Hello, everybody in the house. What's up, Nene? Nene, is it Nene or Nene? When I say Nene, I always think of In Living Color with Shanae. What did Shanae always say? It's like, I can't do it. She had her lips big red. Anyway, I can't remember what she said. So it's a much cooler climate where you are compared to me. Lots to talk about. Yeah, absolutely. And I do a lot of that talking on the live stream. Many coffee shops in your area, Ray. Another subject to talk about. You have no idea. Let's see, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Starbucks, probably within like a mile area. There's a Starbucks that's over at Robinson Mall. Then you've got 3 that all have like the tall view. Like there's 2 smaller ones, and then like the really big Starbucks. It's like famous in this area. It's like restaurant sized. And then the one over at the Ayala Mall. Well, I was just over there today at a coffee chat meeting. Chief, some symbol. Are you in the Philippines? Yes, yeah, Michael's in Bacolod. Michael C in the Philippines. What's up, bro? We just got home. LOL. We had that before we got home. Wow, bro. Yeah. Michael C, he was over there at the meet and greet over at the Starbucks at Ayala Mall. Nina Day says hi to Michael. Something simple. And I was given his channel earlier. His channel is all together. It's something simple 2, the letter 2, or the number 2. Something simple 2. Michael retracted a message. Chief says hi to Michael C. Happy as I've ever been in my life here in the Philippines. I'm right there with you, Michael. Like, it's like, and happiness is like the currency of like life success. Like, to me, being happy is being successful in life. Chief said, hello, 1 star. 1 star said, yo to Chief. Everybody saying hello to everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Everybody saying hello. And I can wait. Hey, what are you doing? Why are you being weird? Come here. Hey, come here. I'm over here. Hey, I'm over here. There you go. Get with the program. So, I think I will make some coffee. Y'all think of some. No, I'll give y'all a topic. All right. Let's see. The type of people. I want you to stereotype the type of, mostly it's men. I'm going to use men. All right, foreign men that come to the Philippines. I want y'all to give me a description, an overall impression of what you believe the average man coming to the Philippines, what qualities he has, like what type of person he is. I'm gonna make some coffee while y'all talking about it, and then I'll get back to the comments, tell you what I think. Turn this on. Let me get where's my Hello Kitty cup? There we go. Let me get some coffee going here. Got the sugar. Gotta have some sugar. Y'all doing so awesome. I got like 13 viewers and 12 likes. That's good stuff. Like, I appreciate everybody that's hanging out. Let me come over and read a comment before I get too far behind. Go back to check my coffee. All right, let's see. All right, Chief. Yeah, something simple, awesome, subbed. That is awesome. I'm a big believer in supporting other channels. Like, being here in the Philippines is like having the everlasting gobstopper in Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory. Life just keeps going. Nothing but pure happiness. Absolutely. Chief's in West Virginia. All right. Chief said, I feel it's a man that's not afraid of change and has an outlook for adventure. That's a very good point, Chief. I definitely agree with you on that. You know, a lot of people, I don't know, a lot of people have like a negative outlook, and they say, oh, people, men come to the Philippines because they're sick of shit in the U.S. There may be like a small ounce of truth to that. But like the real reason isn't that they want to escape negative, but they want to run towards and embrace like a positive life. The Philippines offers, a positive life. That's what you can have in the Philippines is you bring your positivity and let it mingle in with all the positivity that's already here. You're going to have an happy life. Turn power off. Turn the power off. Let's make some coffee happen here. Wait, I'm gonna try like 1 scoop of this white chocolate cappuccino stuff and put some of that in there. Then we'll put a scoop of that, scoop of sugar. We're doing an experiment. I'm trying a new coffee situation here. Then, wait, you know what? I'm not going to use creamer because I got good milk. I'm going to use some, or no, wait, I got my liquid. Wait, hold on. Where, should I use milk? No, I got coffee made here. I got some French vanilla coffee made. Let's throw some of this in there. See what that do. Let's make it do what it do. There we go. Mix that up, give it a little taste. See if we got something here. Let's see if we got something here. Yeah, I can work with that. I can work with it. All right. Let's see. Martin said, middle-aged dudes that are fed up with the grind, in my opinion. There's definitely some truth to that. Like, like for me personally, I was already getting VA disability. And my trade was heating and air conditioning. And mostly commercial. Like, I would do pretty much everything, like with restaurants, and like did supermarket refrigeration. I had to put this. Y'all hang on a second. Look, let me, wait. Hold on. We got a situation here. I think my little robot buddy died. Look at him. Look at him. Poor little guy. He's worn out. I didn't charge him today when I went to go get coffee. So let me prop y'all up for just a minute, and I'm gonna go plug this little guy in. I'll be right back. Y'all don't touch that dial. All right, my buddy's on charge. Now, where was I? I was talking about. Okay, yeah, I was. So I did like commercial refrigeration, uh, like commercial air conditioning. Like I climb. If you ever saw like restaurants, fast food restaurants that has like a ladder that goes up the side of the building. Yeah, I was the guy climbing up that ladder, and and I got to where I just couldn't do it anymore, and so my VA disability was basically like covering the difference in what I would have been making if I was still doing that, because I started doing I was like a supervisor for apartment maintenance, like the maintenance crew. Like I was the supervisor because I did all the AC for like the entire apartment complex. But but that didn't pay as much as I was making doing commercial AC. Actually, I might have made with both of those. I might have made just a little bit more than I would have made. My point being, uh, like I was working. My goal, what I thought in my head was, I'm gonna save money. I'm gonna save money so I can go to the Philippines. Have a whatever amount of money. Like I didn't have a clear plan, and I just kept doing it. And like Martin said, I just got tired of the grind, and I started thinking, you know what? With what I get just in my VA disability, with just that, I can live comfortably in the Philippines and not be like banging my head against a post and paying like a ridiculous amount for an apartment rent and electricity and internet and everything else. Like all my bills, you know, was basically all my bills was basically like my entire VA paycheck just for a place to live. So, and then like food and everything else was higher what I made. So it's like I really wasn't saving a lot. I wasn't coming out ahead. And I was thinking, you know what? If I move to the Philippines, then I can probably save more money just living a budget lifestyle. If I could do that, then I would be right. I would probably be able to save more money, but I can't save money. That's just not how I'm built. My point being, I got tired of the grind and just banging my head against the wall to, to basically not get ahead. And one day I just decided, you know what? I'm buying a plane ticket, going to the Philippines, and I'm just gonna make it work. I'm gonna make it do what it do. All right, let's see where we are. Let me catch up on comments here. Something simple was born and raised in Pennsylvania. I think I knew that. Yeah, some definite truth to that, Martin. Manila Gorilla is Martin. He's a Homeland Security in Guam. Ex-military. He's gonna get sick of that shit before long and come over here. Chief, just outside Charleston, West Virginia. Hell, I'm 59. It's 8:30 p.m. I'm sitting here working and asking why. 8:30 still working. Damn. Yeah, that's you need to be enjoying your life, Martin. You need to be enjoying your life. Keep preaching. Keep preaching, Martin. Chief said, I'm trying to talk myself into coming there, but I've never flown and have a fear of leaving my comfort zone. How comfortable is your comfort zone, Chief? Like that's the question. Like, you know, is it your comfort zone because it's familiar, or is it your comfort zone because it makes you happy? Like, like comfort food. Like comfort food makes me happy. Like, but like comfort zone, like that could mean it either makes you happy or it's just familiar and what you're used to. And if that's the case, then like I would, like I know you haven't really heard any horror stories about anybody coming to the Philippines. There's probably some out there, but I think most of the bad experiences with the Philippines stems from the people that were coming. The wrong people are not going to have a good experience in the Philippines. You got to have your mind. I always say, like before you come to the Philippines, get the right mindset. That's the number one step. Like after that, everything else will work out. Chief said, yeah, okay. G's at Chief. Hey, James and Karen. Hey, Ray. That's got to be Karen. Karen watched me, James. No, I'm just kidding. But if it is James, you missed out, James. I was actually talking about politics for once. Chief said, I have 2 homes and I'm retired, just afraid of going that far. Like, I understand that, Chief. Like, you get familiar with a place, but the thing is, if nothing else, here's my advice to you, Chief. Because life is about making memories, making stories. Having stories to tell. That's basically what life's about to me. If you're living your life and you don't have any stories to tell, that's a pretty boring life. So if nothing else, whether the Philippines turns out to be for you or not, like you'll never know that until you come. And at the end of the day, Chief, if you come, whether it's for you or it's not for you, I can guarantee you that you will have a story to tell. And like, if that's your only visit to the Philippines, you'll probably wear out people. They'll be tired, sick of you telling them about the Philippines because you're going to have so much fun. But so, I guess to recap, come, Chief. Just come. Just do it. Don't think about it. Just get a plane ticket. Set, certain amount of time. Just do it. See what happens. 1 star said, 8 at James and Karen. Chief, nothing to be afraid of. No, there's not, Chief. You'll have a good time. I'll make sure of that. If you come anywhere near me, there's lots of people here, that are your genuine friends. Like, I'm sure you have genuine friends at home, but I didn't. I didn't really have. I told that earlier today. Like, growing up and even as an adult, like, I never had like good guy friends. Never. Not my whole life. Until I came to the Philippines and started doing YouTube. Then I actually started developing like real friendships with other guys. And I think it's awesome. Michael said, Chief, a lot of us felt the same way, but take that leap of faith and just do it. Best decision I ever made. I'm living life. Took action. Sitting around talking yourself out of it is no way to live. Yeah, you can always find reasons not to do something, but you got to stop thinking. Just say, what's the worst that can happen? You can, have an awesome experience. Like, or you have a terrible experience. Either way, you're going to have a story to tell. Whether it turns out awesome or terrible, like you're either going to be telling a story about all this terrible shit that you had to go through, or you're going to have probably more likely this story about all the awesome experiences you had while you're over here. So either way, come over, Chief. Make some stories. I'll make some stories with you. Martin said, it'll be a bit of a culture shock in the beginning. Just give it a few months and it'll all be normal. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some culture shock. But the thing is, if you come with a positive mindset, like everything that's different in a way is better. I'll argue that point. Like there's a lot of things that people complain about that I could make a case on why that's a good thing. With the exception of like litter. I don't like litter. There's no excuse for litter. Prem Pagal, please tell me my name, Prem, please. Prem, Primity, Prem Pagal. Prem. That's just for you, buddy. James Karen, hello, Chief, 1-star flag, and everyone. Michael said, Chief, I had never been this far from home, halfway around the world, my friend. It's awesome. Like, the worst part is the plane trip. I don't like the plane trip. It's not because I'm afraid of flying. It's just sitting for that long. I mean, well, and here's the thing. If when you take a long plane trip, like as much as you can, like get up and walk around, it'll help. Just stretch your legs, like stretch your arms and like get your blood flowing. Chief, something, I appreciate that. I'm building up the nerve. You got this, Chief. Just don't build up the nerve. Just buy a plane ticket. Then on that day, just show up at the airport. Then, well, hell, since you're already there, might as well get on the plane. When you get on the plane, might as well have a couple shots of Jack. Then might as well take a nap and wake up in Manila. That sounds like a doable plan, doesn't it, Chief? Michael said hello to James and Karen. Martin said, we work ourselves to death, literally a job we don't really want to do, just to maintain a lifestyle we can't really afford and don't have the time to enjoy. That's exactly right. I was telling James and Karen, well, I was telling James, like in the U.S., like people work their ass off to buy like a jet ski and a trailer and a big ass truck to pull it, and maybe a few times during like the summer months will they load everything up and haul it to the nearest body of water and get out and ride it for a while, put it back on the trailer and put it back in the garage. For all that they spent to do that, like they could have a place that's like right on the beach and have a place where their jet skis parked, and they could go out every day and ride their jet ski. Like, it's silly the way that like Westerners, they build up so much money to spend exorbitant amounts of money for basically just like a mini vacation from life, from stress, from everything they're going through. They go through all this stress, all this work, all this everything to get enough money, like a large amount of money, to be able to afford like a small vacation. Where if they took all that money, put it in the bank, savings, whatever, don't buy shit, don't buy that jet ski or big ass truck or anything else, put that money in a bank investment, just sock it away, and then bring all that shit, all that money to the Philippines and have a good life. Not have a life that you have to have like many escapes from to make it bearable. Which is my opinion. That's my rant about that. Yeah, you work your life away to, buy shit you don't really need. Mike said, get the ticket and never look back. Chief said something so I'd definitely hang out with Ray if we didn't end up in jail. I'd keep you out of jail, Chief. I would keep you out of jail. Like, you had to be a super asshole to end up in jail. If you hang out with me, like, I won't let either one of us be a super asshole. We'll just be having fun. Like, you don't get arrested for having fun. There's no law against having too much fun. We'll have too much fun when you get here, Chief. Manila preaching facts. Yeah, absolutely. Chief, true that. David, my pension was just a little more than my mortgage, so it was move or just work till I die, and like you, I was done. Yeah, there's so many people, like, I'm just going to use the U.S. as an example. So much people in the U.S. that are just working to tread water. Like, they spend pretty much everything they make. And a lot of times they spend it on stuff that, like I said, it's just treating themselves to something that just makes their life bearable. Like, just enough. They have just enough happiness, satisfaction, whatever, if it's a, overpriced candy bar or like I said, an expensive weekend getaway. Like, they spend everything they have just to make their miserable life bearable. That's no way to live. Like, come up with a plan, figure out how to get enough money to get over here as quickly as possible, and like live a life that you actually enjoy living. That's my opinion. Chief said, because I've never been anywhere else. Yeah, I know, it's like comfortable. And I got a word for you. You're institutionalized. Like, you know how things work inside. Like, you've been living in the joint for a while. Like, you've got your little area comfortable, set up how you want. Like, you know how to get things done where you're at. The same thing as people that are in penitentiary for like many, many years. And then, like, you could open the prison gate and they won't leave. There's people that's like that. Don't be like that, Chief. Like, I'm not saying that Charleston, West Virginia is, like a prison. But in a way it is, because it's in the U.S. and, like, the whole economic system is pretty much designed to keep people in place and being worker bees and, like, adding or contributing to the economic power of the U.S. And, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not against the U.S. I'm glad that the U.S. is has a strong economy and everything like that. But, Chief, you're old enough where you've contributed enough. It's time for you to, like, contribute to yourself, your own worth, your own happiness. I had never been this far, Chief. Yeah. Martin said, mindset is everything. Absolutely. If you believe things suck, they suck. That's the truth. Martin said, and this sucks. I hear you, Martin. David said, don't talk politics. Yeah, I'm not talking politics. Like I said, I normally don't say anything. I was talking about the government shutdown earlier. David, tell them just a plane ride, then go back and then decide. There you go. Plane ride, then decide. Scuba Steve's here. What's going on, Scoop Dog? Scoop Dog in the house. Everybody saying hi to Scuba. One star, what's going on? Michael, something simple said, I haven't heard any stories or met anyone sharing stories about anyone who had a bad experience. Yeah, like I said, I think most people that would say they had a bad experience are people that have a negative mindset to begin with. Because, like, if you're looking for things to complain about, like, anywhere in the world, you're going to find something to complain about. If that's your mindset, looking for stuff to bitch about, the Philippines is no different than any other country in the world. Like, you'll be able to find shit to complain about. There's not a country on this planet that a negative person couldn't go to and find something to complain about. So any kind of negative stories about the Philippines, pretty much just something wrong with the person. Because there's also plenty to be positive about here. Scuba Steve said, David, what's cracking? What's crack-a-lacking? One star flag, just waking up, little coffee and a smoke or two. Hey, Sugar Ray, looking good, brother. Thank you, Steve. Sugar Daddy. Nayera said, hola, Nayera. Am I saying that right? Nayera. Good morning to one star. Nayera, soy nueve al canal. Not sure what that means. Wait, what? I want to know how everyone got their profile name. One star, you start. Yeah, one star is from Texas. And the Texas flag has one star on it. One star flag. That's where that comes from. Scuba Steve said, wait, I just start. I know Scuba Steve from Big Daddy. Martin said, I'm about to do a video about this topic. Awesome, Martin. I know I'm subscribed to you. I don't know why I even asked that. Well, Scuba, it's pretty basic. I'm from Texas, so there's that. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Nina Days, Manila Gorilla. Something simple. We all come into this world with nothing, and we all leave it with nothing as well. So for me, living life and building friendships here, unlike any point in the USA, is priceless. Absolutely. Like, experiencing life and being happy is really all there is. I mean, you could make a case like, okay, I'll add in family, taking care of your family and your loved ones. There's definitely merit in that. But you can't do that if you're not happy. And your family and friends, if they're really on your side, everybody that in your life that's on your side wants you to be happy. So if you're making changes, making moves that's going to make you happy, that's going to make your loved ones happy because they want to see you happy. Scuba Steve, everyone's seeing good old Adam Sandler, my twin. When I moved to NorCal, my supervisor at my new job in 2000 called me Scuba Steve, and it stuck. Okay. Something simple that is on spot and I can relate. Absolutely. Bama. Hey, Ray, what's up? Oh, hey, Ray, and what's up, Steve? That's two separate things. What's going on, Bama? Roll Tide. Bama is in, I'm gonna get this right, sooner or later, is in Nueva Ecija. Nueva Ecija. Chief said, Ray never heard explain that perfect institutionalized is exactly what it is. Yeah, I mean, you get used to, like people get comfortable in their jail cells. That's the way most people are living in the U.S. They're, they're locked in to a cycle of kind of self-imposed imprisonment, and they make that life, that incarceration, comfortable for themselves. Instead of freeing themselves, they just make their incarceration more comfortable so it's bearable. Don't do that. Get the hell out. Bama says Chief, Bama and Chief and Bama talking to each other. What's up? Pass on the torch and enjoy Easy Street. There you go. I'm trying to pass the torch, Chief. Get him over here on Easy Street. Scuba. Bama, what's going on? All good here in the fields. Michael, something simple. Michael says, Scuba Steve, it was so easy for me to let go of the materialistic things and live abroad. So glad I did. I woke up to a whole new life here in the Philippines. That is awesome. Chief, send me another dollar. I'm going to have to take another shot for Chief. Bama said, all good here in Phil's as well, except the damn cast the doctors put on me yesterday. I have to stop going to the doctor. They always give me bad news. Oh, man, that sucks. That sucks, Bama. Where'd they put a cast on? Did you break your junk? You got too much action going on, Bama, and broke your junk, did you? You got the whole, I could just picture Bama with a whole groin all plastered up. One star saying, hey to Chief, hold on, Chief, I said I was gonna do a shot for Chief, so let me get this Carlossi down. You gotta have a drink for Chief. Pour one out for my homie. All right. Where were we at? Scuba C, something I'm in the same boat. Cheers for making life happy and living your dream. Absolutely. Like, that's what I want for everybody. I want everybody to be happy. Some say amen to that. To Scuba Steve. Bama in the Philippines said, I'm very materialistic since moving to the Philippines. I got to have my chickens, ducks, and catfish. LOL. Bama said, roll tide, Brother Ray. I'm go Tigers, but I'm be supportive unless LSU's playing Alabama. Like, I'll cheer for your team, would you? Just not against my team. I'm not the type that, except the punk ass Falcons. Like, I can't root for the Atlanta Falcons. I don't care how good a friend you are. I ain't rooting for the punk ass Falcons. Dirty birds. Kiss my ass. Something simple. That's my kind of materialistic at Bama. Scuba Steve, got to run. Love y'all. Love y'all. Love you, Scuba Steve. Bam is laughing. Something simple. See Steve. Take care of Steve. Chief Ray, what about my medicine such as blood pressure and cholesterol medicine? Can I have it transferred? Absolutely. You can get private health care or health insurance that'll, pay for any kind of doctor's visits, prescriptions, all that. It's not that expensive. And then two, like, you can get, there's ways, I can research it for you, but you can get like medicine shipped directly from India, where pretty much every pharmaceutical is manufactured. Like, the majority of, like, every pill in the world is manufactured in India. Even in the U.S., like in Shreveport, Louisiana, there's a factory that manufactures generic medicine. It's called Dr. Reddy's. It's owned by Indian company. Dr. Reddy's is an Indian company. They manufacture. That's what they do. So you can get medications, your medications from India, a lot cheaper than you can get them in the U.S. I know that's true, and like I don't know all the details, but I heard it from trusted sources, and I would help you look up, research that, and get that set up for you. Bama said fractured my ankle, torn tendons, need plate and screws, and no, it wasn't from screw. Yeah, you needed screws. That's what it was. Fell out of bed, didn't you? Doing freaky stuff. Bama was doing freaky stuff. It had like one leg up like this, and then like snapped his ankle trying to get in some weird position. I know you, Bama. Oh, Isa here. Girl in the room. I got to stop talking about crazy stuff. Isa said, "Hi, Ray. Congratulations." Thanks, Isa. Hello to Miss Isa. Hello, Chief. We SEC fans. Absolutely. Bama, you can hate me one day a year and no hard feelings. I won't hate you. I'm just going to root against your team. Root hard. Everybody saying hi to Isa because she's awesome with her big ass glasses and her big ass smile. Wonderful girl. Can't wait to meet her and Scott when Scott comes over here. Martin said, it's all made in India or China anyway. I forgot my pills last time I went over. Quick phone call to the doctor and a video visit and went straight to the pharmacy, no issues. Yeah, I mean it's not an issue, Chief, to get medications over here. Bama in the Philippines said, I had the VA send me 3 months of meds and then had someone send them to me here. $500, and 1 month later I got them. Okay. Filipina, Isa said, tired, beach, hot, and sunburn. See, that's why I don't go to the beach, Isa. Like, I don't like to be hot, sunburned, don't like to be sandy. I don't like to get sand on my hands. Like, it just bothers me. It makes me feel weird. Isa, at least you did it, Ray. Next chapter in YouTube. I appreciate that, Isa. Like I said, to me, it's not as much about the money as it just, reaching a milestone, like getting there and feeling a sense of accomplishment, and it makes you want to keep doing it. Bama said, speaking of which, where's your girlfriend and her bodyguard? Lynn's on her way back to where she works. She was just taking a mini vacation. It'll probably be like a couple months, and then few more months, and then Lynn might be back here for good. And then like her friend is probably working. Like they work like crazy hours at the casino, like a security guard at the casino. All right, hold on. Chief, you retired military. Chief said, take another shot. All right, Chief, here we go. Oh no, y'all keep talking. I might switch. I might need to move my good liquor to the front. I keep drinking this imported from Spain. All right, hold on. All right, Chief. Oh, I'm gonna sleep good tonight. All right, let's see. All right. Bama said beaches are best at sunset, not high noon. Yeah, see, I don't like to be on the beach. I always say, like, I like to be beach adjacent, like at a beach bar that's like covered umbrella, like looking out at the beach, smelling the ocean air, listening to the waves, feeling like maybe a little breeze from the beach, but actually being out on the sand and salt water and all that, like, no, I don't want it. Like, I want to have my feet up in a lounge chair with a drink in my hand and just in the shade, experiencing being at the beach, but not being on the beach. That's me. 1-star flag, Chief P. Isaac, yes, milestones of your hard work is great. I appreciate it, Isaac. Bama, 11 p.m. and whiskey. 11 p.m. and whiskey. What's going on at 11 p.m.? It's 7 p.m. here. Bama said, that's great, Ray. You two seem to get along good. Happy for you. Yeah, Bama. Like there was a reason, and I'll go into more detail maybe in a members only live stream, but like there was a reason why she moved out. Like, wasn't working, and we needed that time apart for things to get back to working. So a little bit more time, and I think we'll be all right. Isaac said, OMG, Ray, drink also whiskey today. Yeah, that Carlosi, Isaac. Michael said, remember what we discussed many months ago, Ray. Our channel are similar in the fact that we want to motivate, inspires others to join us in the leap of faith. Absolutely. You know, I've said this many times. Y'all sick of hearing me say it, but I'm going to say it again. There's 3 reasons why I do YouTube. 3 reasons. I'll get rid of the middle finger first. Number 1, like whenever I was still in the U.S., like YouTube inspired me to come to the Philippines, and it changed my life and it made me happy. And I just want to give back and help the next man up, like get whatever he needs to make a decision to make his life happy, whether it's, you know, encouragement or information, whatever it takes to help another person that was like me and miserable to have some happiness in their life. That's one of the reasons why I do YouTube, because I was inspired and I want to be inspiring. Number 2, I am making friends that I would never have made if I didn't do YouTube. And I don't care about all the money in the world. Like having friends like you guys, like that's the payoff for me. And the 3rd reason is it gives me a creative outlet, and I can be lazy, but you know, there's times when I want to like do something creative, and like editing videos, and you know, finding like a music or a video that will tie it together and make it cohesive. Just editing, like itches that creative urge for me. So those are the 3 reasons I do YouTube. Chief says, wait, no. Bama says, cheers. Is making faces at me. Chief said, Martin, Manila Gorilla is Martin, no, not military. Isa, I mean, 11 a.m., I'm with my friends in the beach and have whiskey. Okay, Isa. Well, that makes more sense. Like, I didn't think it was 11 p.m. there. Bama said, Ray, I didn't know all that. Maybe that was before my time, but you don't have to explain anything to us. What was before your time? Yeah, I know I don't have to explain, but I'm always gonna be like an open book. Um, Let me go over here. I forget who was having. I think who was having a cigarette, or was that Bama? Who was having a cigarette earlier? But I'm gonna go have a cigarette with him. And but yeah, I'll give my life story. I don't care. Like people are either gonna accept me for who I am, or they're not meant to be in my life. That's the way I always view that. Chief said, Ray, we have a lot in common. I have no friends I hang out with. I also enjoy having fun. I spent my life building something to pass to my children. And there's nothing wrong with, you know, wanting to create something, for the ones you love and care about, and ensuring they've got a future. But at the same time, like, your children want you to be happy. I, like, that's just the truth. Uh, yes, Ray is which is a beautiful thing to do to your children, family too. Yeah, absolutely. I'm agreeing. But at the same time, you know, uh, you could be all sacrifice, and your children will appreciate that. Like, you could sacrifice your whole life, but your children will get as much benefit or more from seeing you, their father, truly happy. Like, that will be more fulfilling in their life than a little bit extra money. Like, if you asked your children, would you rather have, X amount of dollars, or see me happy, and see what they would say to you. Uh, that's right. Okay, there's one star that was having a cigarette earlier. I couldn't remember who it was. I just said, yes, Ray is an open book. He tells stories. Absolutely. Let's see. 3 days, no cigarettes for me, Ray, and it sucks. LOL. Bama, did you just go cold turkey, or like, what are you using, like, as a bridge gap or anything? One star flag. All this Meritess is goofy. What Meritess? We ain't talking about anybody. Am I talking? Ain't no Meritess. This is an expose. I guess I'm making Meritess about myself. Does that make it? Isa, you're the expert. Isa. If someone's talking about themselves, is that Meritess? If they talking shit about themselves? Wait. When we start our channel, we're gonna try to keep things impersonal, with no politics or religion, to show our life and maybe have some fun. Yeah, and I'm pretty much the same way. Uh, I don't get into politics or religion too often. Like, I share my view, which is, like, it really doesn't matter. It doesn't affect your day to day life, and people should just be able to believe what they want to believe and be happy. That's my general sense on that. All right. 8 days, not 3. LOL. Okay. But are you using anything as like Chantix? Okay. And nicotine patches. All right. As I said, Meritess, if real, or you open yourself in people, good Meritess. Okay. So I'm doing good Meritess about myself, being open and honest. Michael said, Chief, you will figure it out. You will know when the time is right, and you won't look back. Chantix and nicotine patches. Yeah, I just can't do nicotine patches. I don't know. Like they never worked for me. I I have had success like vaping, and people always say, "Oh, vaping's bad for you too." Blah 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 blah. Yeah, vaping doesn't have carcinogens, so there's that. Like I know I've quit before with vaping, and went like months and months, and I was starting to breathe better and smell better, taste food better. Uh, so it was, definitely I was definitely on the right track. But then I started smoking again. So eventually I'm gonna start making, because I never want to, like I'm not trying to get off nicotine. Nicotine is gonna be my drug for the rest of my life. It's my mood stabilizer. Like people that take, Wellbutrin or uh, I don't know what people take, Xanax. I don't know. Whatever people take for like stabilizing their mood. What is what is that? I don't know. But drugs like that, yeah, that's what nicotine does for me. Evens me out. Chief said, I quit smoking after 35 years and started vaping. My health has improved. Yeah, Chief, I truly believe that. Like, uh, yes, you're a good Meritess, not inventing story. Yeah, no, I'm always going to be honest. Uh, like, I tell people, especially my friends, I tell them exactly how I feel and what I think. Because, like, if you're my friend, you shouldn't have to guess that about me. And I, and actually, that's like one of my least favorite things in the whole wide world. That is like my number one pet peeve is when someone else makes an assumption about what I think or feel. Like, and then has the nerve to try to tell me, oh, this is what you think or this is what you feel. It's like nobody knows me better than me. If you want to know what I think or how I feel, just ask me. I'll tell you, and I'll be honest. My uncle some says that will all work out, Chief. Try not to overthink it. Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I said, buy a plane ticket. That's your first step. Just buy a plane ticket, and then hell, since you already bought a plane ticket, you might as well show up at the airport. And hell, since you're already at the airport, might as well get on the plane. And then, once you're on the plane, you'll get to the Philippines. And hell, since you're in the Philippines, might as well just have a good time. You're already here. See how it goes, just step by step. Just do that first thing, and everything just falls into place. Ray, you look like you need a drink. Yeah, I'm waiting. Damn, how long is it gonna be before my battery dies? Because I didn't start with a full battery. I had to have my battery die before Chief gets me drunk. I normally I normally don't do like that. Uh, what is that? The George Thorogood song. I drink alone. I prefer to be by myself. Yeah, that's not normally me. I normally don't drink alone. And I know, Chief, you're not what, like 7 o'clock in the morning. I know you're not drinking with me. So, uh, just wait, just to make just to make sure that you don't think I'm cheating with these. Show you the liquid going into the cup, because you could there's people you could take the bottle and tip it up and not actually drink out of it. I know that I would never, you know, be dishonest like that, but we got a shot there and my mix it up with my coffee remnants. Ah, All right. Well, this live chat looks like it's winding down a little bit. We're down to about 7 people in here. And what is my battery? Chief said I'll do a drink with you. You need to come over here and have a drink with me. I'll buy you a drink, Chief. Come on over here. We'll have a good time. Michael says, have a good night, Ray, and everyone, or good morning, depending on where you are in the world. Thanks for the sub at Chief. Have a good night, Ray. You too, Michael. Tell Che I said hi, and you guys have a nice evening, good sleep, good restful sleep, and ready to embrace tomorrow. Chief said, I'm on Philippines time. I'm definitely drinking. Well, there you go, Chief. Just, you're already on Philippines time. You might as well just come over here and, like, be on actual Philippines time. I keep forgetting to smoke. I was smoking with One Star, but I keep forgetting to puff on my cigarette, and it goes out. Yeah, my hair is starting to get long again. It's almost time for another shave. Micah said, we'll do Ray, sleeping soon. I get up 5:30, 6 o'clock every morning. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have a schedule. I fall asleep when I'm sleepy, and I wake up when I'm done sleeping. Sometimes I might take a nap. I don't that's a beautiful thing about being in the Philippines. Like, I don't have to be on a schedule. In fact, I am very anti-schedule. But with all that said, again, Michael, you guys have a great evening. Enjoy each other. You got a great girl. You're a great guy, and I wish y'all all the happiness. And I'm definitely on my next trip. I'm gonna try and get through Bacolod. I was gonna come this last time, but then this whole Masbate trip came up. I'm glad I did it. But I had planned on coming to see y'all. Just didn't make it this time. But I'm not leaving the Philippines anytime soon, so I'll definitely get over that way. Chief said, "Did you cook today?" Did I cook today? What did I cook today? I don't think I did cook today. I made I have some microwave burritos. Good night, Ray. I will be here. Yeah, I'll come see you. I'll come see you, Michael, for sure. When I was at SNR, I bought those little what's that brand? You know what I'm talking about? Those frozen microwave burritos are about that big. But I had a couple of those. I had some leftover chili, like Hormel chili, and I'll take the burritos and I'll heat them up. And then I'll put some chili over them, and then some cheese and sour cream and salsa, and just have like a little bachelor burrito situation. Fills your belly, easy to make. Like, I used to eat those whenever I lived the bachelor life, because I really only cook when I have somebody to cook for. Like, if I don't have anybody, if I'm just cooking for me, I normally don't get all elaborate and make major dishes. I like cooking for other people. Like, that makes me happy. because the two most important ingredients in any dish is time and love. Like if you take your time making a dish and you're making it because you love the person you're making it for, it's gonna turn out awesome. It can't help but turn out awesome. Like you're putting love into it. Is Lynn a good cook? Yeah, Lynn's a good cook. Now I wasn't prepared for Filipino cuisine when she was first here, so like I didn't appreciate a lot of her dishes because like my palate hadn't adjusted yet. Um, but with that said, and I'm not trying to like be disparaging to Lynn because I would probably say that about 80 to 90% of the Filipinos over here. I'm a better cook. I'm a better cook than Lynn. Better cook than like I said, the majority of people because like that's what I truly love to do. And I'm gonna give it like hope like none of the Filipinos get offended. Like I'm sure that you have dishes that are your specialty, but just overall cooking knowledge and like I've studied it because like it interested me. Um, and if you spend enough time doing something and studying it, you're gonna get good at it. Um, Because for me, cooking isn't just about, you know, whipping up a meal for my family, but, you know, like how to improve each time. Hey, Colonel's here. Showed up right about time I was about to get off of here. What's going on, Colonel Doug? We've had a good chat. Lynn just texted me, said, am I still doing a live stream? How long have I been on here? Oh, I'm over my hour and a half. Been busy. Hey, that's no problem. That is no problem at all. Like, um, I know that my live stream time isn't always like super convenient uh, for everyone. Still working on making my move. Yeah, that's awesome, Colonel. Like, you know, if you find some place you think will improve your happiness, then like I am all for that. Like, you know, do whatever is gonna like make you even a little bit happier. If there's something in life that you think, well, doing this will make me a little bit happier, then you should definitely do that thing. I don't care what it is. And no matter how it works out, chasing happiness is never going to be a bad thing. All right. Wait, hold on just a minute. I'm up. Let's see. Let me answer Lynn. Yeah, wait. Just a little longer. Alright. Colonel Chief said, hello, sir. Bama giving a salute. Colonel said, absolutely. Bama just had some chicken liver adobo macerap. Yeah, I can't do liver. I can't do liver anything. No beef liver, pork liver, chicken liver, no kind of liver. Don't do liver. Love chicken gizzards. I'll eat the mess out of some chicken gizzards. But livers, no, not for me. None for me. You can have my portion. I will gladly give it over. I think probably maybe within the next few days, I'll go get some chicken, and I got. Let me see. get up here. Later, Ray, and all got to run. No liver for me either. All right, Colonel. Yeah, I'm going to get out of here pretty quick. But yeah, I went to SNR, got me some Bisquick, and I am going to take that Bisquick and make some dough so that I can make dumplings, and I'm going to make some chicken and dumplings. That's going to be my next big meal. The Colonel said, and no balut. Yeah, Colonel, I agree with you. No more balut for me, especially not that 17-day-old balut. Like that is, yeah, that was a one-off. All right, Chief says want to do one more shot. All right, one more shot, Chief. We're gonna end this thing. Ooh. Can I join y'all, Chief? Absolutely. Come on, Bama. I'll wait for you. Let's see. Do a shot in the Hello Kitty cup. All right. Chicken liver dipped in honey. No. Colonel said, love me some Bisquick. Yeah, I normally make my chicken and dumplings with like canned biscuit mix. I'd pinch off little pieces of the biscuit to make my dumplings. But I'm going to have to make the dough from scratch and use it to make dumplings. So, all right, y'all got your glasses ready. Bama's ready. Chief, you ready? We'll count it off. 1, 2, 3. Tagay or Tagay, Tagay. Empty glass. I don't know if I was pronouncing cheers right. It's Tagay or Tagay, Tagay. I checked the pronunciation. Chief said love chicken and dumplings. I make some really good chicken and dumplings. I don't know how it's going to be in the Philippines. I'm gonna have to check it out. But Chief said yes, sir, to Bama. All right, guys. Whoo. Chief done got me about half drunk. Oh, I gotta. Wait. I'm not a what? Lynn's giving me messages about her trip. I need to go check on her in just a second. But I'm gonna see, Bama, what you're saying. I'm not a cheers. Okay. I don't know if Chief just behind us. But okay, Lynn's giving me an update on the cost of her trip. She's telling me how she saved money. Got me stumbling around, Chief. Like I said earlier, I'm gonna sleep good tonight. Partially because Chief got me about half lit, and partially because, Lynn, if you still listen, I love you, but you take up too much of the bed. You be all spread out. Not a LMAO tagged. Don't in. What the hell, y'all just typing these cryptic half a messages? Tagay like Tagay like Tagay tie. Like it's Tagay. So Tagay. Okay, Tagay. Chief said, don't blame me. I'm not blaming you, Chief. I'm not saying it's your fault. I got control of what I do. But you do know that you ask me to do something, I'm gonna do it for you. That's just the kind of person I am. I'm your dog. We dogs. Arr, arr. With that said, I'm a Bama said yes. Oh, cause Bama likes me barking. Wait, no, wait, that's Georgia Bulldogs. Roll Tide don't bark. I got confused there for a second. But anyway, I'm gonna go check on why I'm a post cow A. Post cow. I don't have any idea what any of that means. But like I said, I got to check on Lynn. Make sure she got to her destination okay. You're drinking because you're missing Lynn. Well, yeah, I'm surprised. Lynn kept drinking like when I wasn't drinking. She'd be drinking like a full glass of that Carlosi stuff to get sleepy and help her sleep. I'm gonna see how that works out. But I like watching you try to read our mistakes. I figure if you take the time to type it, like I'm gonna make an effort to read it. I don't care if it makes sense or not. Like I'm gonna read every message, whether it makes sense or not. Just messing with you, Ray. LOL. All right, so yeah, so now for real, my phone is, I think at 10%. I'm gonna check on Lynn, and I'm already over my normal hour and a half. But I'll see y'all tomorrow about the same time, unless I don't get my video done, because I'm gonna force myself to do my video, and if I'm not done with my video by 6 p.m. tomorrow, like I'm gonna keep working on it till it's done. But hopefully I'll see y'all again same time tomorrow. Who dat? I love you all.